you guys!
Welcome to my Patreon. So today I wanted to do something that was more specific. I wanted to work on something that was more specific. I want to work on arms. I think a lot of times when we're roller skating, we wonder, what to do with our arms. And what's helped me a lot, I think, when I'm trying to dance graceful, is my ballet training. I trained as a ballerina, seriously, for 6 years. And I still take a class here and there. But I wanted to talk about arms and making them graceful and then applying it to movement. I wanted to talk about the different positions in ballet and how to move through the positions. First, with your arms. So you can just start with your heels together, toes turned out. We're just going to work on the arms starting out. So first, I want you to be in low first. You see my thumbs are connected to my middle finger. You always have energy in your fingers. They're never like too relaxed, they're never like too tense. They just have some energy going through them. Like you're creating a full circle here. See how I'm creating a circle? You want to pretend as if you're holding a beach ball. Yes. My elbows are beyond my wrists. And my shoulders are relaxed. Then you're going to move that position to high first. And that position is coming out right below your rib cage here, your sternum, I believe it's called. Yep, and then you're going to open up here. This is high first. Then you're going to open up here. This is second position. Your elbows are below your shoulders, and your wrists are below your elbows, and then your hands to follow. Good. You don't want your elbows to go ever above your shoulders or your wrists to go above your elbows when you're in a set second position. When you're moving through the positions, your elbows go first, and then your wrists, and then your wrists, then your elbows to your wrists. Yeah, I'll teach you how to move through the position in a second, but that's second position. Then we have third, here, both sides, and then there's fourth, and then there's fifth. And in fifth, your hands are over, like, not directly over your head. They're like coming out from the crown of your head, like right here, yes? And your shoulders are relaxed. And you're making, it's like that same, like you're holding a beach ball. You always want to be as if your hands are shining a light into your face when they're in the positions. So my palms are slightly faced up. And then also when you're reaching and extending, you want your hands to finish the line. So if I open here and I'm going through low first to second, see how my fingers are finishing that line, and it's like you're shooting. You want to act as if there's a beam coming out each fingertip and it's going on forever. You don't want those lines to just end and stop here. You don't want to be just like this. You want to complete it like you're shooting out light beams through your fingers. Yes? So let's work on going through the position. When you're going from low first to high first to second, your elbows always lead. And you don't want your hands to come above your shoulders like this. That cuts off the line. You want it to go all the way through, like there's a line from your fingertip to fingertip going through your shoulders. Yep, to the other side. And then, So you're going to go low first, high first, second. Let's just work on that, and then back to low first, high first, second. Nice. Low first, high first, second. See how there's that little lift at the end on my hand? Yes. Elbows lead. Nice. Now we're going to go up from low first to fifth. Good. To, I'm going to go back a little bit, to low first. Yep. So let's go. Elbows lead. See how I'm lifting the body. You want to stay lifted too through your rib cage. You don't want your shoulders to be down your body like this. You want to stay engaged through your rib cage. You want to think shoulders slightly forward, lifted, and as you lift your arms, it's like taking a breath through your upper body. Yep, coming up, finishing that fifth position. Then when you come down, your elbows lead, and press through, up, elbows lead, good, zoom, nice, very good. All right, and you can just take time going through the different positions, and you can even go third, open third. This is fourth, fifth, fourth, yep, and then you can go through it. Yep, just working on being really graceful with your arms. Yep, you can be here in second position, switching through. Good. Yes, lovely. Yep, but you always want to think elbows are leading and you're breathing through it and letting those light beams come through the hands, nice and soft hands. Yep, elbows lead, second, low first. Let's go, let's do high first, fifth, then second, low first. Because you do a little flip around when you go through second, yeah, with your hands. See how that works? So let's go low first, high first, fifth, open, like you're creating a rainbow with your hand. Flip the hands around and come low. So there's two different ways to do it, where you can really lead with your elbows and come down, press into those elbows more, or you can open up, boom, like you're making a rainbow with your hands, and then flipping those hands around. So let's do that one, where you're making a rainbow with your hands. Low first, lift the body high first, fifth, open, bring it down. Again, lift, and bring it down. Nice. And lift. Bring it down. See how my head too is following my hand? I'm following my hand, looking up, looking at the rainbow, then I look to the right side, and then bringing it down. Or you can follow it up, look to the left side, bring it down. You always want to follow your hand. So you can add the head now if you like. Nice. Up. Lovely. You don't ever follow your hand though to go down like this with your chin down. You just follow it once it gets to high first, fifth, open, and then looking over the hand. Nice. And when you come back to low first, you start following it once you get to high first. Yep. Open. This is, you always want to keep your chin up, be confident. Yep. Stay lifted through your chest. So that's just a little bit about using your arms as you dance. So you can just practice going through all those different movements. Yep. And this is also, I didn't go over this position, but this is also a position in ballet. So you can use that one too. This is a fourth position, and this is a fourth position. Yep. And there's fifth, second, third, low first, high first. And you can move your arms through them gracefully, and just practice moving your arms through those positions. Yep. And you can come up through first to second with like straighter arms, elbows leading. Yep. Coming to second. Yes. This is a very beautiful one to use while you're skating and letting those elbows lead. Or you can come all the way up to fifth, letting those elbows lead to fifth position, and opening up and down. So just practice, yes, working those arms. And then you can add them to your dance. So I'm going to just add them right now. We can practice a little bit of arms with some skate movement. So what we're going to do is we're going to start in low first, and you're going to sit in that hip, bend those knees, press into those heels. You're going to bring one skate forward and lift one arm, letting it lead from the elbow up, other arm, and you're going to open from fifth and let it come down through second. Yes. So you're going to go to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. Yep. And like we're going to really work on being graceful. So all I'm doing with my skates right now is I'm bending my knees, extending my legs, and sitting in that hip. Then I turn the, I do like a half turn, pressing into the outside edge of my left skate and the inside edge of my right skate. Switch, going to the back left corner, bending my knees, extending my legs, switch, bending my knees, extending my legs, switch, bending my knees, extending my legs. So I'm just going back and forth while I use my arms with that movement. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I'm gonna turn my right heel out and I'm gonna come back into a third position. My right arm is straight side. My left arm is in a high first. My palm is facing up. My thumb is in. Yep. And remember, don't let your elbow come up above your shoulder or your wrist up above your elbow. Yep. You want to be a nice, gradual line here. So you're going to be in a position to do a forward pivot turn. So a forward pivot turn, you press to the inside of your right skate for this one because we're going to the left shoulder, and you're going to slightly bend your knee and then bend your knee and then pull up. Yep. So you're going to do like a plie and then straighten that leg. You're going to bend and then pull in. Yep. So you're going to slightly press into that inside edge of your right skate, and you're going to pull in that right skate as you pull up in that left knee. Yep. So after we go 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to go 1, 2, and you're going to come back. You're going to press inside edge of that right skate, and you're going to be in a high third position. Then you're going to come around. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go around my head. Yep. So it's like I'm holding a ring with both hands, like pretending I'm holding a ring and just going around my head like so. Boom. As I do a pivot turn to my left shoulder. Yep. So 3, 4, then arms are just going to come straight out. You're going to do another pivot turn. 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to go back to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to the top. Yep. We're just going to practice that. So let's just go over the top, nice and slow, really gracefully working those arms. Today's all about the arms, feeling the body be nice and lifted. I'm going to actually move this camera a little bit back. So let's go over that nice and slow, and then we'll do it with the music. Let's go over that nice and slow, and then we'll do that with music. Okay. So we're going to go 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We go 1, 2. Good. 3, 4, 5, 6. Flip the hand. 7, 8. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then back into it. I'm going to go even slower than that just so we can really think about where the arm placement is. So now I'm going to talk about the arms. So we're moving through the skates. As we go, bend the knees and straighten the legs. The elbow is leading and it's coming up to 5th position. Yep. So your right arm starts first, coming up to 5th position. On 1, 2. Then you switch other side. 3, 4. Then you're coming down with the arms as you go to the right side. 5, 6, painting a rainbow. Then hands flip around and there's like a little light flick there at the end. Yep. 5, 5, 6, and you go turn to the other side, come down 7, 8. Then you bring your right skate around as you go into that high third position. And we we do that on 1, 2, then we come around the head. 3, 4, 5, 6. Arms are straight to the side. Then you go back into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, and then you can start following the hand with your head. Boom. Ha. Zoom. Around. Yep, and then I'm also spotting on those pivot turns. So I look, find a spot in front of me, keep my head there. Keep it there, then I whip it around. Yes. All right, let's practice that with music. All right, let's go.